Izzo's Beats.
I'm going to update you guys on this nightmare virus that we're still dealing with, right? You all remember 2 weeks to slow the spread. It's going to be over. Summertime, everything's going to be fine. We're deeper in this shit now than we ever were before, all right? So just going to break it down to you what you could expect of your future, especially if you're here in the United States, which is not going to lock down anytime soon. 55, close to 56 million people around the world, cases, 38 million or 39 million people recovered, 1.3 million people dead. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people around the world to die from this scourge, and we don't know how many actually died. Of course, you have Elon Musk out there who tested positive twice, tested negative twice. We don't really know what that means. But this is where we are on planet Earth with this virus. Taking off in the northern hemisphere, particularly because of the sunlight. You need sunlight, you need vitamin D to fight this thing. It really helps out a lot. And when you don't have it and you have colder weather, you're moving indoors, you're in trouble. USA today, 152 cases, 152,000 cases. But the real thing of it that we want to look at is this. It's going to pop out to 200,000 cases by the weekend. Per day, and then it's going to keep moving, and we're probably going to reach 1 million cases or so per day, right? Think about that. That means everywhere and everything is going to be infected. I already had some friends that told me they're infected, people that work here, somebody's parents are infected with this virus. Losing your taste, then you have your brain fog and this and that. Fortify your body with vitamin D, vitamin C, every day with every meal. Wear your mask. I'm not wearing mine now. I got filters in here. I forgot mine's always in my pocket. My K95, whatever that means, mask. I sanitize my hands. But the ultimate reality with the virus is that it's this. How are we going to live with 1 million cases per day? How are we going to deal with the savagery of that? And the other thing that about this virus that could be that really gets under my skin is all this vaccine news comes out after the election. The vaccine is coming. The vaccine is coming. That's a telltale sign of the situation that we're in with the media. They don't release good news that could reassure us beforehand during the election. They want to drag Trump down, I guess. It is what it is. That's neither here nor there at this point. It's just for you to understand that you're being played with, manipulated, used, And when it comes to this virus, are you going to be shut down again? Probably. If it comes down to 1 million cases per day, you can't go to 2 million cases, 3 million cases a day. You can't just do that. And it's only November. We've got the holiday season, the shopping. You've got New Year's and January and February before you get out the woods. It's tragic. It's tragic. It is what it is. On the other hand, deaths are not that high. The death rate is more or less stable compared to the infection rate, but it is on the upswing. And the deaths kick in later on as it, kind of peters out. We gotta head towards herd immunity to a certain degree to slow this virus down. Vaccine is going to be out in April. How many doses the U.S. military is we're going to get out of this eventually. But before we do, we're going to go through a period of shit. And that's really what I'm trying to tell you. What I've been telling you from the beginning, why I started this news channel, because you don't get the proper information out here. Fortify yourself with vitamin D. They don't tell you that because in Sweden they're fortifying their foods with vitamin D all the time. Their death rate is completely lower than ours. The case is going to be out of control. It's going to be a cloud of COVID out there. Billions and trillions of COVID particles floating around as people are more and more infectious. But there's a chance you could get herd immunity sooner. And we get through the vaccine, and hopefully 2021 we get out of this pit. That's all I could tell you about this virus at this point in time. Worst case is that we get the virus down and then it mutates, or is a mutated version out there with these minks, and it comes back in 2021 and 2022. We got to do this all over again. So you got to keep your fucking eyes open. And that's really what it is.